Oh, 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 it's magic. Day 2. Hey everybody, this is Paul 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are back for day 2 of Magic Mountain right here in front of New Revolution. But basically, we were here yesterday. If you saw our last day at the park, it was my birthday, it was Father's Day, it was my first time ever at Magic Mountain. And basically, I was on the ride. We got on 13 of the 16, 17 coasters we wanted to get on that day. We did fairly well there, and I had my friend Michelle. Now, Michelle is off on her new adventure before my daughter's wedding. She's checking out the Pacific Coast Highway. I have come back to the coaster capital here of Six Flags. I do have to ride X2. I want to make that my 380th coaster. 375 was right there, Tatsu. So I want to make that my 380th. So I got to get on full throttle, which would be 379, and then 380 will be X2. So that's going to happen today. And then I'll jump on a couple of the kiddie coasters. But the main reason why I'm here is to film. This is a huge park. And I want to do a full walkthrough because when I was looking online, there was actually nobody there that was doing full park walkthroughs. And I wanted to make sure that we did that because that kind of is our thing here. So we're going to be filming Explorers, probably doing a Let's Eat, maybe a merch. Probably not an unplugged just because of the fact that it is a Six Flags park and it's very loud. So pretty much we're going to be checking in throughout the day. But the first thing I'm going to do is get ready to knock out and explore. So let's spend our second day here at Magic Mountain. All right, so we're back here at the fountain. So it doesn't look like we actually went anywhere. What have we done in the last hour? Well, you know what? We actually did what I think was impossible. We did a full park walkthrough of Magic Mountain. We actually headed all the way out there by Goliath, went up there by Tatsu, and came all the way back this way. So we literally did a full park walkthrough of this amazing park. So my next thing I have on my list is I want to knock out the kids section of the park with the Explorers. When we do the Explorers, we really don't want people, for lack of a better word there, if people are there just looking for the kids, we don't really want to get into a situation where they have to watch an hour-long video for them just to get the section that they want. So we actually pull out the kids section and we do that completely solo. So that's what I'm heading to right now, is to knock out the kids section and explore. And then I might actually just jump across over to the water park and do the explore of Hurricane Harbor, LA. So I'm debating that, or I might start doing the Let's Eat and all that kind of stuff there. So the crowds today are not that bad. Full throttle's right in front of me. I still got to get on that yet, but I'm really in the mood to be filming as much as I can, and then I can charge up the camera, because it did take a lot. It took 35% just to do what I did to start. So I do want to knock out the kids section. So we're gonna head over to the kids section, and then we do another check-in and let you know what we've done about an hour later. Enjoy the medley. So we started our day over here at Magic Mountain, but now I'm going to go all the way over to Hurricane Harbor, LA. So what am I talking about here? Well, I did the kids section and knocked that out pretty quick. It's about 12 minutes. There's 2 kids sections, but the second one is really small. So I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to use one of my flash passes. I'm going to jump on full throttle, get 379. But then I realized, you know what? I knocked out 2 Explorers, and there's actually a water park right across the way there, Hurricane Harbor, LA. And I'm like, you know what? I think I might as well go over there, check it out, and do an explore of Hurricane Harbor, LA. So right now I am between both parks, kind of like Carowinds here. You got Magic Mountain, Hurricane Harbor, but I'm going to go now and pretty much do a full explore of Hurricane Harbor, LA, and make that our 13th park of the year. So going to go jump on in. I'll let you know how it turns out. All right, so it's been about 2 hours since I last did an update here for our park day at Magic Mountain, because I actually did our park day at Hurricane Harbor, which we're in right now, and pretty much it took me about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes, but I was able to do an explore. If you hear the music in the background, that's the reason why I don't do unplugs anymore at Six Flags parks. The unplugs are only going to happen at smaller chains that don't have that music, but yeah, I've been here about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. We knocked out a Let's Eat. We did a merch. We did probably about 4 spotlights. We did a couple of shorts. We did merch, Let's Eat, and explore. So we did a lot of different things right there. And we pretty much kicked this entire park. Now, it's a lot smaller than I anticipated. I figured Hurricane Harbor, that's connected to Magic Mountain, would be a little bit more larger and stuff like that. But it's not. It's kind of small and quaint. And right there, you can see in the background, is Goliath, so it's right up against to Magic Mountain. But it was, like I said, it was pretty nice. The Explorer should be coming out maybe already, maybe a little bit later. But we did knock out Hurricane Harbor in 2.5 hours, and very excited for that. So now I'm going to head back into Magic Mountain and actually jump on X2, and maybe grab food and then jump on X2. So I am proud, very happy that I was able to knock this out as quickly as I did. And let's get ready for our next montage. This one's going to be featuring Hurricane Harbor. All right, so we are back here in Magic Mountain, right by Full Throttle, and we're about halfway done with our day here. We knocked out all of Hurricane Harbor, LA. Every video we could possibly think of, we wiped out there. So I'm going to, we're about halfway done with our video. So if you like what we do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Pretty much we are hitting 60 parks. This is our 12th park. Hurricane Harbor, LA was our 13th. We have 2 more that we're looking to hit on this trip, possibly 3 more. If you do a water park there. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing here. And let's go on with part 2. Show you what else we did this day. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half since we last checked in here and did a couple things. So the first thing I ended up doing was I stopped by the kiddie section there and I jumped on 2 out of the 4 kiddie coasters I can do. The one over there, Magic Flyer, I can't do. Then also up here, Speedy Gonzales is down. So I was able to get Canyon Blaster and Roadrunner Express. So those were 2 I was able to get. So I knocked those out. Then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go do a spotlight of the DC universe. Knocked that out pretty good. Actually, you have a guest appearance by Batgirl, which was a win. Over here is Speedy Gonzales, which is actually close down there in the Bugs Bunny world. Then I decided to go get some food, and I've been looking at the pork place. I do like my pork barbecue. If you're a fan of the station, the channel, you should know that. But I went there and they had the kiosk, which I was not a big fan of the kiosk system. It was kind of a challenge to get it to work with the not having a dining plan. If you had a dining plan, it probably works out good. But the thing that threw me was the fact that I guess it's a wind advisory, but every umbrella was zip tied shut. So I'm kind of like, all right, how am I supposed to actually find shade as the sun's beating down on us? So basically, pork barbecue sandwich was horrible. The corn was okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go regroup, and I do have one last credit I can get here, which is X2. So I'm gonna head all the way across the park, If you know anything about the park, I'm over here by Six Flags Kids and the Build-A-Bear in Bugs Bunny World. So I got to cut all the way across the front here. But I'm going to jump on X2, get that last credit. Everybody says it's one of the greatest coasters in the world. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but I'm going to try it. Give you my assessment after I'm done with it. And then after that, I still have like a Let's Eat merch and all that stuff to do. But I'm not feeling it. At this point, there's so many different places to eat. And right here's Caramel Apples and Sports Bar and all that. I only have like another 3 or 4 hours here before I head back to tomorrow's gonna be Knott's Berry. So I'm thinking I'm going to actually jump on Wicked Colossus, stuff like that. Now X2 is like a 90-minute wait, and my front of the line passes do not work for X2. There's 3 of them that it didn't work for, and X2 was one of them. So I'm gonna have to wait in that line. So I'm gonna get on it, cross off my to-do list, get all the credits I can here. That'll be number 382. It was funny, I wanted it to be 380, but I was so close to the kid coasters, I'm like, I might as well just knock them out. So it'll be number 382 for me, and I think 63 for the year. So I guess more than halfway to 125. So I'll be checking in again, but until then, check out the montage. Alright, so this is the part where we should be talking about how awesome X2 is, but we ended up waiting in line for about 45 minutes, and then it ended up going down. So at this point, roller skate rule might have got me here. Usually we get the credit before we do anything else. Could have got it yesterday, but right now X2 is down. So now that it's down, I'm going to actually try to ride Twisted Colossus again. And I do want to get on Jetstream. I am very interested in getting on that log flume, but might as well show you a little bit of X2. Now, tomorrow I'm going to be at Knott's Berry, and then the day after that I'm going to another one. Oh, this is it. This actually isn't X2. This is actually Viper here. So you can see the classic Viper. So let me see if I can get a better view of X2. There you go.
Check out other rides. Once again, X2 is now experiencing an extended delay, and we do recommend that you experience other rides.
So you hear that there? So I did not wimp out. I actually was not able to actually do it. So, but with that being said, I do possibly can be here on Thursday, and I could get X2 then. So I'm not giving up on X2, but it was the last credit I needed to get. I was trying to make it a good number and stuff like that, but all in all, I'm going to go jump over to Colossus and then Jetstream and then see where it lands me. So, but X2 did not happen today, which is kind of a bummer, but yet again, that's what happens when you are a coaster enthusiast. Thursday would probably be when I try to get it. So it's been a little while since I checked in here, and I actually, after X2 went down, I decided to start using those 4 front passes that I got. And one of the ones I decided to definitely use was on Twisted Colossus. Now last time I rode it, you know, but it was the second one that we did, second one of the day, so it wasn't really, it was a good ride, but it wasn't as great. So going on Twisted Colossus again in end of the day was definitely the smart thing for me to do, because it was a much better ride. It came across really good. Actually, it's definitely probably top 3 in the park now. But then I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different. So right in front of me here is Ninja, and we rode Ninja yesterday, and it gave me a great view of the log flume, which is called Jetstream. And to my surprise, I was actually able to get on Jets with the Flash Pass. I was able to use it for Jetstream here, So I went on it. Of course, we had people going the other way. There we go. There's going, guys. All right. And I can honestly say this was one of the best, and I mean best log flumes that I have ever been on. It takes you way up the mountain, so it takes you all the way up to the top of that mountain area, which is a great thing. And then the drop, as you can tell right here, really gets you pretty wet here. Now it is tough to actually tape this because of the fact that there's these bars here, but I can honestly say this is the best log flume, and I've done a lot of log flumes. This is the best log flume I've ever been on. There's actually a tunnel with another drop. You get nice and drenched, and I really enjoyed it. So Jetstream was a guilty pleasure, and the thing about it was I went by myself, so I didn't get totally wet. But all in all, going with Jetstream right here, let me make Brian it up there. Best log flume I've ever been on. So Magic Mountain, kudos for you. I know it's got to be a classic ride. It's probably the Arrow one, but all in all, a great job. So now I'm actually debating what I'm going to do with my next Flash Pass. I still got one more left. And we'll also check and see if X2 is going. So day's not done yet. Still got another hour and a half in the park. So let's see what else we can do. So for those people who pretty much say I don't have the passion for it, here's X2, and they actually closed the gate. So she's not confirming that it's going to be down for the day, but it's already 6 o'clock. There's only 2 hours left. Usually they don't really get it going again when it's this late in the game. So X2 may not happen today, but I still have one more Flash Pass, and I know exactly where I'm going to go with it. So stay tuned. But I'm also going to do, I want to make sure, we're not going to do a full merch here, but I do want to hit the main store. So I'm going to do that and then get on my last ride of the day. Can you guess what it's going to be? All right, it is now 7 o'clock and I'm here at the back of the park. Did not expect to get back here, but right here by the Mr. 6 bus, but I jumped on Tatsu. Really felt like if I couldn't get on X, I needed to get on Tatsu one more time. But got on Tatsu very quick because I had the front of the line pass. So then I decided to go because I saw that this was open and I felt like I needed to get back on it again. Not West Coast Racer, but actually Apocalypse. Apocalypse has been one of those rides that has really shocked me how great it's been. So I'm pretty much done for the day. I will be coming back here because Thursday I had kind of a free day and I'm still staying pretty close to Magic Mountain. So, you know what, I'm gonna go this way. Walk by Tatsu again, maybe I'll get a third ride on it, but, oh no, actually I'm gonna go this way because I wanna get a Dole Whip, I'm sorry, confusing you guys. So we're kind of looking into the sun here, so let me make this a little brighter so you have something to see. But, yeah, so I was able to get a second ride on Tatsu, and then I was able to get a second ride on Apocalypse. Apocalypse this time I met a guy from Australia who is also deaf like my child, Devin, so he had a cochlear implant, so we kind of bonded, and he wanted to ride the front, so I jumped on the front. Apocalypse is great. That was definitely one I did not expect to actually enjoy as much as I did. I thought it was just going to be a credit, not something that I really cared about. But Apocalypse is great. Tatsu is fantastic. We also did Full Throttle. But the main thing about today was filming. And we were able to do the explore of the entire park, the explore of the kids section. We were also able to do a couple spotlights on the main part of the main store. So that way it's kind of a merch. And then we also did the main kids play game area. So we kind of did a let's play. But then the biggest thing is it only took about 2.5 hours and I decided to jump over to Hurricane Harbor. So coming out soon, if it's not out already, is our park day at Hurricane Harbor, LA, which the reality of it is it wasn't really a park day, it was a park 2 hours. So we already knocked that out there. So the fact that we were able to film everything except for Let's Eat, which I'm planning on doing on Thursday because I am coming back here Thursday, and that episode is going to be really it's going to be called the Quest for X because I need to get that credit. Now I am walking out that way, so I may not have called it a day yet. I'm going to see if X is there. We got about an hour left in the day, and I wouldn't mind maybe if it is open, because it is right by the front, maybe jumping on it. But really great day here at Magic Mountain. It is by far the best Six Flags park, not even close, and definitely is a top 5 park, and might actually be higher up. Just so many great things here at this park. Really glad we were able to get 2 days here. This definitely is not a 1-day park. It definitely is a 2-day park. So once again, we're going to see. This might not be the final. We're going to see if we can get on X one last time.